Hey everyone, hope you're doing well. I was going over my YouTube page and found some interesting statistics, and I wanted to share it, but I also wanted to use this as an opportunity to kind of evolve this channel to market towards, every range of investor. And one thing I noticed, the age range of the viewers is like 25 to 35, like majority, which just makes sense because that's in my age range. People I relate with, people, investments I take, stuff like that. People follow. But one statistic that kind of bothered me a little bit is on the gender statistics. 92% of males watch my channel, and only 8% of women watch it. Now, I don't in any way try to cater this channel to one gender or the other, or whatever your age is, or whatever your religion, whatever your ethnicity. I'm just putting out information for anybody to take advantage of. But when I looked more into research, like Googling articles and stuff like that, and trying to find more information, women in general, it seems like, don't invest as much as men do. They stay away from the market more. Now, I'm not saying like women don't invest at all. It just seems like more men invest than women do. And women get a better reputation with investing long term. They make better long term decisions, but men make better short term decisions. So there's different variances of like how each gender invests, what they invest in, what their goals are, things like that. So I thought I would try to bridge the gap between the genders and try to make a video on like some options for women to invest, to get into, but also for men who want to invest in the female commodity, in a sense, the female investor, the female shopper, want to make money that way, because that's half the population right there that you could be making money from. But a couple options I was looking for is like, one of them is like Amazon. A lot of women use online shopping, a lot of men too, myself included. But a lot of women lean towards Amazon because the diversity of purchasing options. They do have clothing brands on there. They have companies that sell their products on there as well. You got 2-day shipping in some areas, 1-day shipping. So there's convenience. You have the mall at your fingertips, in a sense. If you have your phone. So Amazon is a good like tech stock that both men and women invest in, but women do have a equal share in it as well. There's other tech stocks like cloud computing and microchips and other technology like that males seem to dominate more. But when it comes to like the online retail space, like women are equal to men, or in most cases even more. And women, I guess according to some of these articles, are in the household, like the husband-wife setup, or the dynamic, the wife or the girlfriend, whatever, will spend like, or will be involved in like 70% of the purchases for the household. So that's a lot of money that women may like are, I don't want to say in control of, but they're involved in when it comes to spending. So Amazon would be a good idea for that. Another one is Google. Just like men, women do a lot of searching and researching and finding out things, and they'll use YouTube as well, use tutorials, just like men use tutorials. Technology constantly disrupts every facet of our lives and every sector. But a lot of the information that's being taken off of Google statistics and things like that, are equally involved with how much women are contribute to it, as well as men. There's not a huge divide when it comes to like who searches for what, or who watches what on YouTube, because men and women both have a strong online presence. So that's another good option as far as like tech is concerned. And there's other tech options, but I'm just kind of going through these, one or two at a time, and then if you want to go farther into the space and find better options, that's totally up to you. Another one is makeup brands. Now, despite what people may believe, women aren't the only one that buy makeup. Believe it or not, men buy makeup. It's a very small group of men compared to the larger group of women, but women predominantly buy the makeup. Now, Estee Lauder is just one brand. You know, it's not all the brands of makeup. I don't know as far as women watching this if that's their favorite brand or they hate that brand. I don't know, but I'm just giving this as an example. You know, women spend a lot more money on makeup, and if you are a female investor and you use makeup, you know, in your daily life, and there's maybe a particular brand that you like, why not invest in it? If you like it so much, you understand the business, you know the products, you know if your friends use it, you know, why not make money off of it? You know, why not get into that space? You know, uh, another one is the Avon products. Same thing, you know. Another company, you know, Avon Products manufactures and markets cosmetics and beauty related products. So same thing, you know, if you want to invest in the beauty market in a sense, you know, the makeup commodity products, you know, that come out that dominate, you know, a lot of our sales online as well as in stores, you know, makeup's a good option. And again, this isn't just for women to invest in as well. Like this is like things that women particularly like more than men that pay money for that men could capitalize on and invest in. As a grown man, I could say like if I found a good cosmetic company to invest in, I would. You know, there are some good cosmetic companies that have rapid growth, like much like a tech stock or a biopharmaceutical stock. You know that just continue to grow, and the farther they reach into other countries, you know, into other areas, you know, the brands just keep moving up, and I think that's a good investing opportunity with that. There's also another option, and like I said, there's other makeup, you know, companies to go into. I'm just kind of giving you that idea. But another one is apparel and clothes. So a good example, Michael Kors products. So Michael Kors engages in the design and distribution of sportswear, accessories, footwear, and apparel of branded women's apparel and accessories and men's apparel bearing the Michael Kors trade name. I don't know a whole lot of men that wear Michael Kors. I don't dog you for doing that, but like it's from what I understand predominantly more of a female product line. But there's another option, you know. When it comes to fashion, women are way more trendy than men are. Although I've noticed in like this past like 21st century coming up, men are starting to bridge the gap in terms of fashion. You know, men are more fashion forward thinking like women. I don't think we'll ever catch up to women, but you know, we continue to try to be more fashionable. Like when I go out, I'll keep it real. I like to look nice too. Like I don't have to go full on, you know, like head to toe stylish, but you know, I'll put on some nice clothes, some nice pants, some nice shoes, slacks, whatever. You know, I'll put on a nice watch. Like I wanna look nice out in public as well. Women aren't the only one, but clothing is predominantly a commodity that women buy more of and partake in. Another example is Lululemon, like which who doesn't know who Lululemon is? But Lululemon Athletica Inc. designs and retails athletic apparel primarily in North America and Australia. It offers a comprehensive line of apparel and accessories, including fitness pants, shorts, tops, and jackets designed for athletic pursuits such as yoga, running, and general fitness. Exactly. Everybody knows about yoga pants. Lululemon made those famous. But another investing option that's again like more catered towards women. Now, if you're a woman and you like again like you like some of these products, you know them well, you know your friends buy them, you know other people buy them, like you can invest in them, and you can make that long-term investment strategy, or you could trade it. You know, you could flip it. You could do whatever you want with it. But a lot of things women invest in heavier than men are typically, you know, makeup and clothing. So if you're a man who wants to, like I said, invest in what women are buying because you think it's a market that's going to grow, this is an option. And if you're a woman and you want to invest in what you know and what like you wear and stuff like that, you know, that's going to be a more informed decision for you. It's going to help you out. Um, and another one, another article that came out, noticed they see if I can find it. There we go, Biogen. Women invest a lot more in medical. Well, I should say the medical sector. You know, they invest in like healthcare, and more specifically, I'm going to talk about this one, biotechnology, because biopharma stocks are fast-growing stocks. You know, they're very volatile, you know. And again, like, you know, more articles I've noticed show women invest more in the healthcare sector. Now, depending on which of the healthcare companies they invest to is up to them. But Biogen is a rapid growing, you know, pharmaceutical, and Johnson is more of like your everyday products. It's an investment holding company with investments in healthcare products and engages in research and development, manufacture, and sale of personal care, hygiene products. Johnson and Johnson. You'll walk down an aisle at the supermarket and you'll see like little like Band-Aids or toothpaste or stuff like that, like everyday stuff. Those are things that we take for granted in our daily life. But that's more of the space that women are interested in. They take care of themselves much better than men do, and I think that could be an option for investing as well. There's multiple healthcare. There's United Health Group, there's Amgen, there's Celgene, there's Stryker, there's there's like AbbVie, there's Pfizer. There's so many that you all can get into. So like these are just a couple options, but women just seem to, I guess, at least from what I've just looked at, like I'm just totally going off of what I researched, but they seem to be more interested in healthcare than men are, which may be why statistically women live longer. But another one, which I know my sister would love, is wine stocks. So if you want to invest in wine, alcohol, things like that. So, what is this? VCO? Vinacana, well, I can't even not say that, engages in producing and exporting wines. It also involves in production, from planting vineyards, winemaking, bottling, to the supply chain and distribution. So typically women drink more wine than men. And men also drink wine. Actually, I think the population of men who drink wine is growing. I've noticed as I get older, I see more and more men drink wine. Maybe it's a healthier alternative to beer or hard alcohol. I don't know. I'm not a professional in that. I personally like my beer, but that's a space that women dominate. Women are the wine experts. They know what the good brands are. But if you like wine, this is an option. If you drink a lot of wine, and you want to make some of that money back that you spend on all the alcohol that you buy, this is a good option for you. Another brand is Constellation Brands. I think it's STZ. Yep, Constellation Brands. Now, Constellation Brands has more than just wine, but it engages in the production, marketing, and distribution of beverage alcohol products. It operates to the following segments: beer, wine, and spirits. So it has a little more mix that way. Because after all, not every woman drinks wine, of course. But the majority of wine drinkers are women. So here's another way to go about it. If you just want to get like kind of cover all your bases in the alcohol department, this is a good way to do it right here. But that's basically another option. So that's kind of just like a few different sectors, different commodity purchases. You could be buying different things you can be investing in. And again, like I'm trying to make it more to see what women are involved in. And if you think I'm wrong or like you have a different suggestion, like by all means let me know. But I want to try to make more videos to kind of cater to just get women involved, because I think like we all need to get involved in our own investment, our own personal life. You don't necessarily have to invest in what I invest in. You don't have to use my apps. You don't have to do the things I do. But man, woman, whatever, you should be interested in your financial future. You need to take care of yourself, especially when you do get into old age. And if you're one of those women that invests in healthcare, you're probably way ahead of the game and you're taking care of yourself already, which is good. But, think about these options and think about how, you can benefit from it. And if you're a woman watching this video and, you this helps you all, that's great. If it doesn't and you get your information out elsewhere, that's totally okay. But hopefully this will kind of open the door. Maybe there are women that do watch some of these videos and channels, but they haven't like took that first step, or they don't know, or they haven't researched or something, and like maybe this will kind of kind of help them out. So I hope this was good information for y'all. And to all the ladies out there, you know, y'all got to step it up too. I mean, investing's, I don't want to say it's not for everyone, but it's definitely something that takes up a lot of time, both men and women. It takes a lot of time out of your life, you know, because you can't just throw your money in a couple investments and then walk away and never think about it. You know, you do got to stay involved. You want to stay up to date. You don't got to be as eccentric as I am and, you know, doing this every day, 7 days a week, but, you know, you should definitely care about what you're invested in. And don't be afraid to start small with one, maybe two stocks, you know. And you could find an app that could get you like fractional shares, like a cheaper price, like Folio First that I'm using. You know, you could buy ETFs. You know, you can use Robinhood. You could use whatever. But with that, if you have any questions, you know, feel free to ask. You know, if you like my channel, as always, help me out. Click like and subscribe. Share this video if you think it'll help somebody. And I said before, I also include my donation wallet, so I'm in the description. So if you want to donate to this channel and help me step it up and get like a camera, a backdrop, and a better setting, you know, I'm gonna work on that. So again, I hope this was helpful. And to all the women out there, you know, I hope this helps. You know, I hope this can get you involved. I hope the information isn't wasted. You know, because I wanna help prop up everybody. You know, I want to help everybody get the information, because like I said in other videos, when I started investing, it has nothing to do with, at least for me, it has nothing to do with being a man or a woman. It's just you against the world. You know, you gotta put in the time. You gotta do your due diligence to learn. So I hope this was beneficial in that aspect. So I'll talk to y'all in the next video. Good luck.